From Universal Studios in Hollywood, California, it's Home and Family. Today on the show, from Good Witch, actor James Denton and Charlie's Angels star Jacqueline Smith. From our house to yours.
Brighten up your day, the Home and Family way.
Hello and welcome to Home and Family on a beautiful Friday. We've stepped outside to take in some fresh air.
So pretty today.
Isn't it nice?
I know.
Christina being the fashion model, wanted the fan machine on so we could have the hair flip happening. The entire show.
Well, you have a big photography thing coming up, so that's going to work just fine.
Of course. Yeah. Before we get to that, though, we have several people we're going to introduce to you today. Our first stars is very charming.
It's charming. He's
very
charming. Yeah,
he's
laughing.
Sam Radford, right here on Hallmark Channel's newest primetime original series,
Good Witch.
Welcome back, James Denton, to our home and our family.
Good to have you back.
The show is very charming.
Oh, thank you.
The show is charming.
As you
So
are.
Catherine Bell was on.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Beautiful and talented.
Yes.
And extremely talented.
Yeah.
Laid down a few hints for us.
Uh-oh.
That something's brewing.
Did she spill the beans?
No,
Pretty much.
she
Well, we
said
know
you
you
would.
kissed.
Well, they won't
Yeah.
fire her. So
Yeah.
she can say whatever she wants.
Yes.
She said we kissed?
Kind of.
Well,
yeah.
she sort of alluded to the
Alluded.
fact
You're
that
leading
they're
me. You're
making-
leading
Yeah.
the witness.
Yeah.
There's a kiss in that show.
Yeah?
I won't tell you who it is. But,
Oh.
Michelle
on.
Vickery would kill me.
Yeah, no, we don't
It's
want
good. The
that.
season finale is just tomorrow night, and so it's 2 hours, so a lot
Good.
happens.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we want to talk to you about that, and then also what you think is going to happen in the next season.
Okay.
Because you've been
Yeah.
on. Yeah. It's good to have you back
got
again.
renewed. You too.
Yeah,
I know.
Thank you. Okay, so I've known this next guest since we've been teenagers. We started modeling together, and I was 16. We were in the teens. We were in our middle teens. And we both worked for Max Factor at the time, and we just bonded over that. And over the years, we've seen each other. We won't see each other, but whenever we do, we pick up right where we left off. I'm so happy that she's here today to share some of her beauty secrets and some things that she's been doing. The famous Jacqueline Smith. Welcome, Jacqueline.
Wow, we go back a long way.
Really a long way, I know.
Yeah.
Lots
The
of
most
water under the
beautiful
bridge.
model in the world.
I
right
had,
here.
well, she was just saying
Yeah,
that
about
this
her,
morning when
yeah.
we sat and we were
Yeah.
talking at the card read about some of
was-
the memories you guys have. I'm taking you to
Lots.
lunch, and then I'm going
Yeah.
to just sit
A
and
lot
listen.
of shared history.
Yes,
Yeah.
a lot.
Of all those, though, that the beauties that you have been around, who would you say ranks among the top for you?
Oh, wow. Well, when you think of going way back, Liz Taylor, Grace
Oh, yeah.
Kelly.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah. Jacqueline Smith.
Right.
Oh, I can say that. I can say that.
Yeah.
I can say that.
Yeah.
I can say that too.
Sophia Loren.
But is it just
Vivian
the
Lee?
But is it
I'm
just
going
their,
way
Way
back.
back.
It's one of the new beauties.
But is it just their sheer beauty, or is it the soul that you know, as we get to know them through?
I
the work?
think true beauty is the soul. It's beyond, it's inner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and their sense of style and unique, they were all unique, those people I named, I think.
Yeah.
They had their own, they weren't interchangeable with anyone else. They were,
And neither are
themselves.
you. Yeah. Not.
Wonderful, wonderful. Well,
Well,
you
she
have
brought some of
something.
her face cleansers with you today
Ooh,
for
yes,
each
here.
member of our audience. Yes, yes. So everybody gets one.
You started me off so great, my husband and I, who's out there.
Well, I've used the products, and I have to say they're really, really wonderful. And I'm just a huge fan of all
Wow.
of everything that you
I
do
thank
with
you
it.
because
Yes.
you gave us a
Yeah.
push
Oh,
2
oh,
years
oh,
ago, and you're a perfect model for it.
oh, thank
Look
you.
at her skin.
Oh, thank
So, thank you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you,
It's going to take
Jacqueline.
me a long time to pop that bubble
Yeah,
right there. Okay.
yeah,
It's
okay.
gonna,
All right.
oh boy!
But later
Look
in
what
the-
you've created.
That's later in the show, though. We're going to our home viewers will be able to have a chance to win Jacqueline's beauty products. So you're going to want to watch for that.
Also today in our kitchen, the author of the New York Times best-selling cookbook, Easy Food for Real Life. Please welcome Chef Sunny Anderson. Hi, Sunny.
Hey, I'm just eating.
Yeah.
And hello, I am captivated by the bone structure of Miss Jacqueline. She is killing it. Fierce. Woo! Girl, your bone structure is telling everybody off.
Sunny. What are you making today?
Oh, so we're gonna make something for my cookbook. It's a chicken and chorizo hash. I call it kitchen sink cooking. At the end of the week, take everything out of the fridge that's just pieces and parts of your great meals during the week and make it into breakfast, lunch, or dinner.
All right, thank you.
Fantastic.
It's really so much fun to have you in our kitchen. So I'm a huge fan. So I can't
Don't
wait
eat
to
everything.
share
I'm
that.
coming in. I need
Yeah,
something.
yeah. All right, now I don't even know how to begin to introduce Kim. Okay, we're still waiting
Just
for
do
those.
exactly what you did with
Okay,
Jack.
all right, one of the true beauties of all time. Not only is she beautiful outside, but she is so beautiful inside as well. But today she's really shining from the outside because evidently she's wearing an umbrella. Now, let me explain. Okay, here to show us how to enjoy these rainy April days that we're about to have is our very own Kim Douglas.
Yes. Oh dear. Okay. And there's more. I can be a Jacqueline Smith and a Christina too. Oh, so there's a little rain. But you know what?
Are you
Here's
doing?
what I wanted to do for you guys. You know, it's April.
Yes.
And there's always rain in April showers. So how am I going to get back on?
I have no idea. I was
Anyway,
Probably best you didn't.
Yeah.
You'll help me. And so I just wanted to say, you know, just because it's raining, ladies and gentlemen, doesn't mean you have to be all droopy and yeah. You don't have to be down in the dumps, right, Jacqueline?
Absolutely.
You can be happy and you can make your rainy days a happy thing too. So I'm going to show you how to do it.
Okay, so there you go.
I've got all kinds of.
Wait, we gotta hold a shot. I've got to see this happen.
Oh, James, I can't get up.
Very funny. I want you to know at Easter she had a whole outfit made out of peeps. So now this is
And
great.
thank you to Kate Ehrlich, our wardrobe
yes,
stylist.
Kate,
Yeah.
She did that.
All right, he is an award-winning landscape designer, best-selling author, and the host of FYI Network's new Outback Nation. Please welcome back to our show, Jamie Durie, who is Outback. Hey, Jamie.
Hello, guys. How are you?
Good, good. What do you got? What are you hanging on to over there? What's happening?
Well, I'm doing what's called a vertical vegetable garden. So I'm essentially sort of showing you how to revitalize those old beds. And this is what to do when you've got those boring fences or those ugly walls and you want to take your planting up onto eye level where you can admire these little beauties the most, but also bear the fruits of your labor. I've got blueberries, I've got basil, I've got cilantro. It's all happening, even habanero chilies.
Oh, your favorite.
That's what I don't like about gardening is bending over. I don't like that. It's way
No.
down there. That's beautiful. It's a great solution.
Me too. This is a no-bend garden. It's all up on eye level where you
I
can really
love
enjoy it.
I love it. It's
Well,
too much
welcome
work.
back.
We're
Welcome
going to talk
back.
with you too
Yeah.
about your new show, which is amazing. Amazing.
Yes,
Our
I'm
next-
alive.
Thank
I
you.
survived.
That's a good sign.
Well, our next guest touched so many lives, and for us last time he was visiting us with his positive energy and inspirational story. Please welcome back to our home the Chief Operating Officer of the Boot Camp Campaign, U.S. Marine veteran Sergeant Joey Jones. Welcome back, Joey.
Thank you.
Good to have you here. I understand you come with good news.
Yes.
I do. I'm not the only one here with mechanics on my underpants today.
Army soldier.
I wanted to help you back up, but I was afraid we'd both be in the floor and the more you're going to
What's your good news?
do. I graduated college, finally.
From where?
Georgetown University
And
in
a
D.C.
degree in.
It's in liberal studies and public policy. So we'll take that, package it up, set it to the side because boot campaign is just all about people. So the liberal studies was a great opportunity to learn where we came from and hopefully where we're going as a society. And but with all of that, yeah, you know, they'll let anybody in those D.C. schools.
No, that's not true.
Do you have politics in your future?
I hope so.
I don't know. They'd have to shut down the internet for a few years, I think. That's the day I'll announce my candidacy. No, I care about people a lot. I think in my military service, I learned that was my driving motivation. I have a little boy and create a better world. So we'll see.
Well, I have had the privilege to work close with the boot campaign, which I bbelieve firmly in, and I've been able to lend my photographic skills, if there are any. And we went out and shot, and we're going to shoot some more pictures. This is we actually went over to the Playboy Mansion, and that is Crystal Hefner, who wore the boots, and we had a chance to shoot. That was a tough assignment. It was so.
Oh, yeah. You should see the pictures he brought back.
I was sweating through that whole thing.
Yeah.
It was so uncomfortable.
Yeah,
so
the whole
hard.
thing,
But
yeah.
no, beautiful, lovely. Couldn't have been. They were so nice.
You know, Mr. Denton here actually was one of our first celebrities to put on a pair of boots.
Is that right?
Years ago. Yeah. So thank you.
And it's still going on.
This is a great idea. Yeah, it's still out there
If it
somewhere.
weren't for you, we might not be here today.
I doubt that.
All right, I'm going to be making a great dessert from Taste of Home magazine. We're going to be making apple dumpling roll-ups, and we'll be meeting the recipe creator Jenny Lichty from West Salem, Ohio. And there it is. Ooh, doesn't that look gooey and delicious? Yummy, yum, yum, yum. All right, the wedding is getting closer. Paige and her fiance will be here, and they're getting married. Jason will be here, and they're getting married right here in our very own backyard on Hallmark Primetime Home and Family Special. It's going to air on the Hallmark channel right here, June 22nd, 8 p.m. Central. So make sure that we're getting
Checking
married.
in for the-
Jackie, we're getting married.
I know there's flowers, so maybe the butterflies are floating around
Yeah,
close.
yeah,
How are the
yeah.
butterflies for you guys on the day?
I still feel like it's so far away that we don't really have to worry about it, but
Oh, it's not that far.
it's not that far.
I think 8 or 7 weeks, something
Yeah.
like that. Yeah.
Oh,
66 days,
okay, see, that does give me butterflies.
right?
that hurts a little.
You know, you can't have a wedding day without pictures that you're going to cherish for a lifetime. So joining us today is the owner of Beautiful Day Photography, Laura Grier. Good to see you. What should we know, Laura, about photos on our wedding day?
Well, I'm going to talk a little bit about how to find your perfect soulmate in your photographer, but also just things to look for, do's and don'ts, and how to walk away with amazing photos and a fun experience rather than some sort of nightmare, and somebody that you don't jive with. So.
Well, I had actually, Jason and Paige asked me to take their engagement photos, which is a lot of fun.
Yes.
Because on the wedding day, I'm going to sit back and watch you
guest
work
and
and study.
drink and watch me work,
Yeah,
I know.
that's right. But so we had a chance to go out and sort of take in that rustic theme of yours that you wanted and take some pictures, and we're going to show a few of those off a little bit later on.
Yes. And you're like, you had a talented photographer like Mark. So.
It was very good.
Thank you
I'll
for
make
handing
your
off the
legends
baton to
great.
me, Mark.
Yeah.
I'll take it from here.
All right, fresh off the plane after celebrating Greek Easter with her family, Debbie Metanopoulos. Hey, Deb.
Hi, Debbie.
There was something different about this trip for you.
There was something very different. This was the very first time that I traveled with my baby Alexandra. It's the first time she ever got on a flight. So any of you new moms out there know what it's like. Not to mention at the last, oh look at the baby.
Oh, look
I
at the
can
gear
barely
you had
see
to
anybody
carry.
in that. You're like a Sherpa.
I was like a Sherpa because not to mention at the very last minute, my husband got a gig and couldn't come with me.
Oh.
So I nearly had a panic attack and canceled the flight. But I'm here to tell you that I'm going to get all you new moms out there from point A to point B, whether you're traveling alone or with somebody, seamlessly. If I did it, you can do it. I've got tips and tricks. And honestly, she was an angel.
Yeah.
It all worked.
Yeah.
Perfect.
We're saying wait till she's 17 or 18 months when they don't want to sit in the seat. But that's a whole other thing.
Or listen to anything.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, that's down the line.
I thought you were going to say wait till they're 17 or 18.
Yeah, you should. Okay.
Speaking of needing help, sharing some great information to help caregivers get the much needed help they deserve is Jeanette Pavini. Hi, Jeanette.
Yeah, this segment I think is really going to hit home for a lot of people. I know myself, I'm a caregiver to my parents, along with my brother and sister, and I just think that there's a lot of resources and information out there that people don't know about. So if you're a caregiver or you know someone is, and even if you anticipate down the line, you want to get these resources, and I'll have all of it for you, financial, emotional, and just help in everyday life for caregivers.
Wonderful.
Really important information.
We have a busy show. Let's get to it. We come back. James Denton's in the hot seat.